on the takeoff. So make sure on this takeoff we do a very small, slow transition to a forward flight.
Yeah.
And the most important thing, when you reduce your airspeed from 70 to 60, when after we cross runway 30, so when we cross runway 30, we first start to descend, right?
Yeah.
Then before we turn base, we're gonna go to 60 knots.
Okay.
And this input is usually too big at the moment. At the moment you do really boom. And it's just 70 to 60 is a very small difference. It's just a little off cyclic, just very smooth, okay? Just 70 knots attitude, 60 knots attitude, just a little nose up, okay?
Okay.
So let's focus on a small input. But the turn was really nice, you really kept 60 knots on the first turn.
Okay.
When you have the time, in base also check where is your pad. So you do a quick look to the left, then back to the horizon. Check to the left, where is your pad, back to the horizon.
Okay.
And also when you then turn base to final, in the turn you can also do a quick check. And if you see the turn is maybe too shallow, you can turn a little steeper. Or if it's too steep, you can turn a little shallow. So you can adjust your turn a little.
Okay.
Okay, then let's do a gauge check and then pick up.
Okay, green, green, green. Fuel soak, NM in middle, the temperature out of yellow, auto running lights out, the RPM in green gauge.
Okay, let's pick up. Okay, slowly, 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 slowly. That's too fast.
Okay.
Okay, at the moment I have to, stop. At the moment I have to push down the collective. Wait a second, wait. Lower collective a little. Okay, now we're light on skids, we just stabilize. You can take your time. Okay, we're still moving, a little left cyclic, don't raise, left cyclic. And stop. That was a little too much. Okay, and if you can, bring your arm down. That actually, if you get used to that, it's gonna be easier. Okay, so as soon as you see the helicopter moves, like this, don't raise collective, just aft cyclic, okay? Okay, little left cyclic. Okay, now don't apply aft cyclic, now it's stable. Little left cyclic. Okay, now you slowly raise a little more. And stop, and left cyclic, left. And now you raise a little more. And now a little right. Yes, perfect. So take a little more time on the pickup, that's high enough. And then in the last thing is the right speed comes up. This is when you apply the right cycling. So you did that right now pretty good.
Okay.
But make sure you don't raise the collective anymore when you move. You want to stop, stabilize, and only then continue. So a little slower on the collective in general.
Okay,
so this one was much better. On the initial call, you have to say Long Beach Tower helicopter and not just tower, okay? But now we can just say tower helicopter 3 to Sierra, pad 4, request left close traffic. But at the moment, we always check runway 30.
Long Beach Tower, hold for release.
And there is a guy on the runway. You see this big aircraft?
Yeah.
So we have to wait for this guy. The radio is still a little quiet. Okay, let's get a little lower, please. We're hovering pretty high and also our power is high. And lower a little more, yeah. And let's stabilize, nose back to the tower. As soon as you see the nose is moving, apply your pedal. Small pedal inputs, right pedal, yeah. And get a little lower. Okay, let's hover a little more up.
09 Bravo Golf, Long Beach Tower, hold for release.
Okay, now this one took off, so now you can request the left close traffic.
Okay. Tower helicopter straight to Sierra at pad 4, request left close traffic.
Helicopter 32 Sierra, pad 4, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff at pad 4, helicopter straight to Sierra.
1938, contact SoCal departure, have a good morning. Over departure Southwest 1938.
Okay, now a very small, slow transition. Just a little forward cyclic, that's enough. And stop.
Current track 3,
wait, don't raise. And now you need more forward. Yes, very nice. A little more.
We share career track 544.
Nice, very good. Look outside. Little right cyclic.
Left or right cyclic. Career track 544.
Right cyclic. Oh, wake turbulence from this aircraft.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 40 knots, good job. High power, 60 knots attitude, not too much forward. Little right cyclic, we are not at pad 3, we are at pad 4.
Oh yeah. There's pad 4 line.
Yeah, a little aft cyclic. Okay, keep the 60 knots, left side clear, that was a little too much out. Nice, that's a good attitude.
32 Sierra, pad 4, clear to land.
Pad 4 clear to land.
Pad 4 clear to land, helicopter 3 to Sierra.
Always listen up.
Yeah.
Straight.
Right, clear.
544, traffic upwind will depart southbound. Left close half to approve, runway 26.
Okay, you reached 500, so 70 knots attitude.
Runway 26 left, clear for takeoff, career track 534.
And you can maybe lower a little bit the collective. Okay, keep the 70 knots and lower collective.
9er Bravo Golf, runway 30, line up and wait, traffic is crossing downfield.
Nice, very
Runway
smooth.
30, line up and wait, 19 Bravo.
Green, very enough. Empty middle, temperature out of yellow, orange lights out, RPM green.
A little right cycling. And car pick comes up.
379, contact SoCal departure.
SoCal departure, career track
So you can just lower collective a little bit and get a little slower.
That's right.
A little more right cycling. You see the street, you know which street I mean? The street with the trees? It's a little more to the right. You know which one I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, you can
9er Bravo Golf, wind 110.
start to lower collective.
Clear for takeoff. Runway 30,
Start lower collective, lower. We want to start the descent, lower
Oh,
collective.
yeah.
Okay, right cyclic, don't drift to the left. Okay, now 60 knots. Not too much left side clear.
Right clear.
And keep the 60 knots altitude. That was a little too much aft cyclic, yeah. We're still pretty high. Nice, very nice. Okay, quick check.
Okay. Yeah. Right clear, left clear.
That's very late now.
Isolate.
Yeah, we cannot cross runway 26. So now, that's why we have to check to see when to turn right, and now you turn pretty late. Okay, 300 feet, 60 knots. And now you just look outside.
Okay.
On final, yes, very good. And now just focus on the approach. Feel a little high. So lower the collective, lower the collective. Lower. And fast.
Contact SoCal departure, good morning. Departure 109 Bravo Golf, good day.
Lower collective
it's too high.
Yes. And also too fast.
Runway 26 left, clear for the option.
Okay, let's do a steep approach, otherwise we run out of space, so aft cyclic, right collective. And now, we just walk it down like this. Yes, and don't get faster than this. Little aft cyclic. Nice, a little lower. Yeah, so when we see we cannot make it, we have to switch to a steep approach, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, let's say clear.
Right clear.
Make sure you first turn, stop.
Okay.
And then when you're stable and at the same right heading, then you start to move. Nice, that's a nice hover taxi. Really smooth on the cyclic today, it's a really good job. Much smoother than on the last flight. Still a little high.
Right clear, left clear.
And you can set down. Now make sure as soon as you feel you don't descend anymore, you lower a little more. Just release a little more and more pressure on the cyclic collective. So now you can lower a little, it's pretty stable, and lower a little more, and more, and yes, and keep lowering. Nice, that was very nice. Also a little movement to the front, which is really good. So in general I think you sometimes hesitate a little bit with lowering the collective.
Oh yeah.
So you can really lower the collective quite a lot when we cross runway 30. So when we are like playing in the downwind, And then you cross runway 30, you can do boom.
Oh, yeah.
Lower that much about. Oh, that was me, sorry. So you can really lower quite a bit, okay?
Yep.
Other than that, this pattern was really nice. Really nice how you leveled off on the base. I like it. And then you also checked the pad.
Yeah.
But still, although you checked the pad, you turned a little too late.
Oh, yeah.
So try, I mean, this is good now. Now you check the pad, so you start to get a feeling, when do I have to turn? Okay, now you see, you check the pad and you turn too late, so on the next one you turn a little earlier. So you can find out when it's a good point to turn. Okay, let's do another one. Gauge check and pick up.
Green, 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 the fuel enough, the empty middle, the temperature out of yellow, auto running light is out, the RPM in green gauge.
Okay. Pick up. Take your time.
Okay.
Okay, not too fast. Upside click. Don't get too high, that's enough. Yeah, so this time you took a little more time, but you can still take even more time, okay?
Yeah.
As soon as the helicopter moves, really stop the collective, don't raise anymore. Okay, what else do we do before we request left close traffic?
Okay.
What else do we do first?
So check the 3-0.
Very good. What do you think?
I can see nobody.
Okay, let's go.
Tower helicopter 3 to Sierra at pad 4, request left close traffic.
Helicopter 32 Sierra, pad 4, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff at pad 4, helicopter 3 to Sierra. Right, clear.
Tower crew track 208, inbound for VOR runway 30, circle to land, runway 26 left if able.
Crew track 208, Long Beach Tower, continue inbound.
Nice transition.
Inbound, crew track 208.
And now the nose comes up. Now we need forward.
6393, holding short, 26 right close traffic.
With the right pedal, then it's perfect.
November 16393, Long Beach Tower, second your departure request.
Right close traffic, 393.
This is 303, right close traffic is approved, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
Nice, really good takeoff.
26 right, clear for takeoff.
Very nice hover and transition to forward flight.
For the option.
For the option 265, crew track.
Then let's listen up for the tower.
Helicopter 32 Sierra, pad 4, clear to land.
Pad 4, clear to land, helicopter 3 to Sierra.
Okay, good job.
Clear.
Make sure you don't get too fast. A little up is okay. Yeah, perfect. Good adjustment. Very small, smooth adjustment.
Sheriff Ramp, Romeo, North 9 departure.
Okay, this turn was a little too late, you see?
Sure thing, Long Beach Tower, good morning, North 9 is approved.
Clear.
Sheriff's Ramp will be at your own risk.
So that's probably because we were a little too fast.
Oh, yeah.
But other than that, these two turns, really good. 60 knots, you reach your altitude, so you can lower, and 70 knots. Lower collective, 70 knots. Okay, Sheriff helicopter in front of us.
Yes.
So keep an
Helicopter 32 Sierra, the helicopter straight ahead is going to be doing northbound via the Downey.
Roger, traffic inside, 32 Sierra. Okay, gauge check.
Green, 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 the fuel is enough, the empty middle, the temperature out of yellow, the auto running lights out, the RPM in green gauge.
Nice, 70 knots, 500, good job. Maybe just a little right cycling. A little more to the right.
Okay.
The 3 is even more to the right.
Or...
Yeah. Okay, let's start to descend. We are a little too high, so we have to descend a little more.
That's right.
You can keep the 7.
Crew track 208, report.
Only before you turn, you can go to 60.
I'll let you know, Crew track 208. Crew track 544, traffic ahead to right the helicopter, that'll be north of your approach.
Traffic inside, no factory, crew track 544.
Helicopter 32 Sierra, traffic off your right, so low level has Cessna 200 has insight.
Looking for traffic, 320.
32 Sierra, traffic, no factor.
Roger, 320.
Right, clear, left, clear.
Long Beach Tower, Skyline 115, Bravo Romeo, ILS 30.
360 knots, a little more airspeed. Altitude is perfect.
30, clear to land, 5 Bravo Romeo.
Nice.
Crew check 208.
Good timing with the turn.
At your discretion, the wind is 140 at 5, runway 26 left, clear to land.
Circle my discretion, 26 left, clear to land, crew track
Okay,
208.
cockpit. Angle looks very good now. Keep that angle. That looks perfect, Enzo. Nice, good adjustment. Get a little slower. Don't raise too much. Now you raise a little. And don't raise too much. And stop. Okay, I have controls.
You have controls?
I have controls. Okay, this one was very close to perfect. This was by far your best pattern so far. That was really nice. Takeoff was nice. The first two turns, really good job. Just in downwind we climbed a little bit. That's why we were a little high. But then when you started to descend, you adjusted perfectly. So we ended up at the perfect altitude for our final 300 feet.
Yeah.
We just lost, on the last turn, you lost a little airspeed, maybe 5 to 10 knots.
303, runway 26 right.
On all the other turns, the airspeed was perfect. You exactly kept 60 knots. So this was by far the best pattern. The reason why we overshot, in the end, we were a little too fast. So finally you kept getting slower, but you need to get a little more slower, right? And if you apply aft cyclic, then you will also not descend as much anymore. So don't raise the collective too much when you apply aft cyclic, because aft cyclic also stops your descent, right? But very good improvement. Okay, you have controls.
I have controls.
You have controls. Okay, let's hover to the pad, left clear.
Right clear.
And then I would say
303, either turn base now or extend downwind.
we do
Turning base now, 393.
So it's 303, thank you, and you are proceeding currently on a 3-mile final landing, runway 30.
Roger that, 393.
Bridge track 544, extend downwind.
Check 544.
November 5 Bravo Romeo, traffic 11 o'clock, 2 miles moving east on is Cessna at 1000.
Right clear.
Inside 5
okay,
Bravo.
so on the max performance takeoff,
Yeah.
how would you set down, in which direction?
Jose 55 Long Beach Tower, you are number 2 to follow.
In which direction
currently on a 2-mile
do you want to set down for the max performance takeoff?
30 code
Which direction?
Yes.
Career track 208, contact ground.
Contact ground, crew track 208.
So the max performance takeoff, we're gonna take off from the ground.
Yeah.
This is why you can already turn in the direction you want to take off.
Okay.
Which is sometimes hard with the crosswind, but today, yeah, we already have a little crosswind, but not too much.
393, either make a full stop or go around.
We'll make it full stop, 393.
Thank you.
Yeah.
544,
Let's stabilize
runway
a
26 left.
little outside.
Runway 26 left there for the option, crew track left.
Then you can start to descend, yeah.
Wind 090 at
Head
4.
down. Okay, a little right
Crew
pedal.
track 544, turn your base now if you haven't already.
On the track, crew track 544.
Okay, let's find the neutral position of the cyclic so we don't move anymore. Yes, that looks very good. Little left pedal.
Oh.
No, that's okay. That was not too bad. Okay, then let's do the
393,
max
Kilo
performance.
3 and then contact ground.
Okay, yeah.
Left kilo 3,
Wrong, yeah.
contact ground, 393.
So today your cyclic is much smoother than last time, so really all
yeah.
nice inputs.
Okay, Archimedes said.
Don't forget the friction.
Oh, yeah, friction. You know? Okay.
Yeah, 2992, so it's almost our our altimeter settings.
Okay.
So it's
At temperature 24.
November 5 Bravo Romeo, say taxi request.
We're going to signature 5 Bravo Romeo.
And maximum takeoff.
November 5 Bravo Romeo, turn left Delta 4 and then contact ground.
Left at Delta 4 and over to ground, 5 Bravo Romeo.
2.6 and
Long Beach
23.
Tower, helicopter 74426, 2 miles west of Queen Mary, 800 feet. Request westward low arrival and pad assignment with Romeo.
Helicopter 74426 Long Beach Tower,
Five.
Westport low is approved,
yeah.
airport 1 mile.
Maybe we could even use
Westward low approved,
a little more, maybe to 2.7 and to 3.6. So to 3.6, this is the important number now. So in between those two white lines. So make sure you don't use more than that, but we want to be pretty close to our max power.
Okay.
So So when you are close, then the inputs should be very small. So it's, let's say you are at 22.5 and you know, hey, you can use a little more power, just raise a little bit, wait a second and then check it. It's always a little delayed.
Okay.
Okay, looks good. Then back to 299.3.
That's right.
And we are ready.
Okay. Power it off?
Yeah, you can push it down. But actually it doesn't really matter because we have carb feed assist, which means as soon as we raise the collective it will go down automatically.
Oh, Piper Roger 412 Delta Kilo, short 26 left ready for IFR release.
Okay. And one up again.
Piper 412 Delta Kilo, Long Beach Tower, hold for release.
Yep.
Turn off.
Okay, then normal flying position and then...
Green, the fury up, the MP middle, temperature out of yellow, warning lights out, the RPM in green.
Yeah, actually the oil pressure is a little close to the red, so let's keep an eye on that.
There's the yellow gauge.
Yeah, it's in the yellow, so it's pretty close to the red, so we should keep an eye on it. Then we check runway 30.
Set up and turn left.
Huh?
Set up and turn left and check the 30.
No, you can just look from here.
Oh yeah.
Delta
Okay.
855 to right kilo, contact ground.
It's just this guy. So this guy is now off. So I think
Aero 448 Tango established on ILS 30.
now it's clear.
Okay, the body.
And so we're gonna do the request from the ground and also request the short delay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
November 4488 Tango, Long Beach Tower, runway 30, clear to land.
And 30 Tango.
okay, whenever you're ready.
Tower, helicopter straight to Sierra at pad 4, recast left cross traffic and short delay.
Helicopter 32 Sierra, delay is approved, pad 4, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff and short delay approved at pad 4, helicopter straight to Sierra.
Okay, good call.
Long Beach Tower, Cessna 46393.
Whenever you're ready.
26 right,
Okay.
right close traffic.
And set up and
Cherokee
let's take
412
off.
Delta Kilo,
Yes.
runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
So still take your time on the pickup, but as soon as we are up,
Crew check
you keep
544,
raising
26
and
left,
forward
clear for the-
cycling.
Runway 26
Now
left,
it
clear to the option, crew check 544.
Cessna 46393 Long Beach Tower, right close.
Look
passage
outside
approved, runway
now.
26 right, clear for takeoff.
Right cycling.
26 right,
Let's
clear
go.
for takeoff. 393.
Not too much forward. A little. Don't raise too much, it's a little too much
Long
power.
Beach Tower 220, Whiskey Charlie, holding short,
A
runway
little out
26
cycling.
left close.
Here are the vibrations.
Runway 220 with keep Charlie, Long Beach Tower, stand by.
Okay, a little after. We are a little too fast. Trim strings are pretty there, okay?
Yeah.
This is a little too much airspeed.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
let's get to, so now we can say clear of obstacles, 60 knots.
Okay.
60 knots.
No obstacles. Okay.
November 0 Whiskey Charlie, the Cherokee upwind will be a southbound departure.
Okay, and then we listen up for the power.
Runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
Left close traffic 26 left, clear for takeoff there with
Clear.
Okay, you already reached 500, so you can lower collective. And go to 70 knots.
Helicopter 32 Sierra, pad 4, clear to land.
Pad 4, clear to land, helicopter straight to Sierra.
Okay, we're a little too high, so lower collective.
Oh yeah. Right clear, left clear. That's too high.
Yeah, but that's a very beautiful turn. Keep the 70
Helicopter
knots.
32 Sierra, and traffic's turning a 1/2 mile flat base to final for runway 26 left of Cessna at 500 descending.
Looking for traffic, 32 Sierra.
Career track 544, traffic midfield down for the helicopter pad eastbound to
A little more
helicopter.
out forward cycling.
traffic inside, crew check 544.
Piper 2 Delta Kilo, contact SoCal departure, have a good one.
Departure 2 Delta Kilo.
Traffic inside, 32 Sierra.
Long Beach Tower, Mooney 2.
Still a little too high.
Lima ready for IFR release, runway 26 right, Kilo 1.
And still a little more.
2947 Lima Long Beach Tower, hope for release, it'll be about 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay, and now we cross the runway, so keep the 70, just lower collective.
Okay.
So you can do everything like normal, just on panel we're gonna stay a little higher. We stay at 300 feet and do a steep approach, okay?
Okay.
Helicopter 426 is crossing 2 aircraft left to right, both
We're
on the
going to do
upwind
a steep
for
approach.
the 26.
Yeah, you can just do normal,
And, pad
everything
2 or
normal.
3,
Okay.
land.
That's it,
We
clear.
have
clear.
full traffic on the upwind side and pad 3 clear to land, helicopter 426.
Helicopter 426, ready at hold west of runway 30. There is traffic on final.
Hold west of runway 30, helicopter 426.
Okay, Yeah, 300 looks good. Keep the 60. Let's see.
Short of 26 left.
Cheers. Raise collective forward cycling.
Traffic on.
Raise. Too slow.
Oh, too slow, yeah.
So let's get 60 knots. Okay. Then carpet down. Okay, now we just wait until the spot is between the trim strings and the compass. Keep the 60. Okay, now we reduce the airspeed. Half cyclic, lower collective. Almost like a quick stop. Yeah, and now keep the nose up, lower collective, half cyclic. Until you have the vibrations, a little after. Okay, now we feel vibrations, so you can raise collective. And keep this attitude, a little forward pressure. Nice, so now you just keep this trim strings a little more left.
Extend downwind.
Yep.
Extend downwind, 393.
Nice, that's really good. Okay, maybe lower collective just a little bit.
Helicopter 426 downwind approved, pad 3, clear to land.
Nice, that's a nice deep approach. So we watch over descent rate. It's about 250, which is perfect. So now it gets a little fast, so raise collective a little. Yeah, not too much, still want to descend.
Getting off at Delta 4.
Clear for 20 VOR. Approach full time.
Good, little left
Number 8
pedal.
Tango, exit Delta 4 and then contact ground.
4 ground, need 8 Tango, thanks.
Number 5513 Lima, Long Beach Tower, continue for runway 30.
That's a very good airspeed, slow walking speed.
Yep.
Keep going down until we are only 3 feet
447 Lima, runway 26 right, line up and wait, traffic.
over the ground.
Line up and wait.
Raise too much, a little lower.
November 0 Whiskey Charlie, runway
Nice,
26 left.
here we are. Okay, I have controls.
You have controls?
I have controls.
Check 103.
So we overshot again,
Crossman as soon as able.
because
depart runway
we
26.
reduced the airspeed a little slow.
Oh.
So when you see the spot is now between the top of the trim strings and the compass, you can really apply aft cyclic, lower collective. That we really get rid of our airspeed. And then the nose is a little up like this, up, which means we get slower, and as soon as you feel the vibrations, which is about a slow walking speed, then you just put a little forward cyclic to make the nose straight. But then the walk down, the steep approach itself was pretty well done. Good job on that one. For the max performance takeoff, so you picked up and then you did really boom, nose down. There was a little too much, okay? We just need a smooth, small transition like you did on the first, on the normal takeoff, which you did on the pattern before that. So it's a little too much, and then our airspeed was a little too high. So we were about at 40 knots, but the ETL speed is below 30 knots, right? So we need to do that a little slower. Okay, so you have controls.
I have controls.
You have controls. Let's hover back to the pad. Maybe we'll get a little lower. Let's get a little lower, we're pretty high on power.
Career track 544, if able, turn base now.
Turn base, career track 544.
Career track 544, runway 26 left, clear for the option.
The option 26 left, career track 544.
System 1 Lima, traffic's 1 mile ahead of you, turning base for runway 26 left with Cessna. They will precede you through the intersection.
Having a tight 13 Lima.
November 47 Lima, contact SoCal departure. Have a good flight.
Okay, SoCal departure, my 47 Lima, have a good one.
November, correct, career track 103, extend downwind.
Extend downwind, career track 103.
Nice, very nice hover taxi. Good airspeed,
Long Beach
good
Tower,
altitude.
Skyhawk 13171 outside Gunny,
Good.
and I have Romeo.
Then let's set up
3171
for another max performance takeoff. So another
Command 30171.
nose in this direction. Yeah, make sure when you turn that you stay at the same position. Now it gets a little more windy. You can keep the nose over there.
Tower, is 393 clear for the option?
Stay at the same position.
November 393, affirmative.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's just
The right pedal,
Clear for the option, 26
Don't let the nose go to the left. If you see that, right pedal.
okay.
Because you want to keep the nose in this direction, right?
Yep.
Career track
Try to be
103,
a
base
little
approved, runway 26 right, clear for the option.
Quick on the
right,
pedals.
clear for the option,
So
career
as
track
soon as
103.
it moves, small inputs, but quick inputs. Nice, and now you keep the nose there. Right pedal, right pedal, right pedal, right pedal. Right pedal, right pedal.
Left there.
No, right.
Right pedal, yeah.
And stop. Nice. Okay, little aft cycling.
Attention all aircraft, lobby data, Sierra is now current, wind 1005, altimeter 29904.
Little pendular action.
Cessna 0 Whiskey Charlie, runway 26 left, clear for the option.
So yeah, you can correct it with small inputs, try to catch the swing.
Cessna 10 Lima.
Okay, let's do the procedure again. The max performance. And the tower just said 29904 is the altimeter settings now. But you can do the procedures, RPM first, always the RPM first. So you can remember it like this, you never want to let go of the throttle when the RPM is at 100.
Oh, yeah.
So always first RPM down and then friction.
Oh.
There's a little vibration, so neutral.
Okay, yeah, friction on. And altimeter set. Idle to altitude. Two. And temperature 24.
So pretty much the same, huh?
Yeah, 23.5.
Yeah, I'm also on downwind.
Tower 171, just want to confirm clear to land.
This is the street with the trees.
Runway 30,
It's just after this blue building.
171.
Okay?
Yes, it's road, yeah.
Yeah, so not this street, this one. So at the moment we are always a little too much to the left. So that's a little right pedal. I mean, we still have to be north of the taxiway, Juliet, but we are a little too much to the left.
426,
little more right.
takeoff and
It's
hold
okay.
west of runway 30 for landing
Yeah,
traffic.
but not a lot, but a little.
This is our route. Our route?
Yes, that's our route. And also, the crosswind, this one is okay, this one is a little too much west, a little closer to the building would be good, somewhere here.
Oh, okay.
Okay? But this one was when we were a little too fast and
Yeah.
but other than that, looks pretty good. Okay. Another max performance takeoff, but these guys have to wait, they have to hold west.
Okay.
So probably we don't get a takeoff clearance, but we can already make sure we are ready, so you can ready yourself.
And the friction off. And raise our RPM. Okay.
Gauge check.
Green, green, green. The fuel enough and less enough. The M in middle. The temperature out of yellow. All the flowing lights out. The RPM green gauge.
220 Whiskey Charlie going around.
There is one guy on final.
Crew track 544, turn base now.
Okay, I have controls.
You have controls?
Right now, crew track 544.
So,
The option 265, crew track 544.
the collective actually comes a little up by itself, huh?
Over 393, turn base now, runway 26 right, clear for the option.
26 right, clear for the option, 393.
Crew track 103, extend downwind.
Extend downwind, crew track 103.
There's 0 Whiskey Charlie, make
Okay, so when you pick up,
Making left traffic, 0 Whiskey
as soon
Charlie.
as you are in the air, just a little forward cyclic like
We
that.
got a 426 downwind,
Okay.
approved pad 3, clear to
So
land.
not too much nose down.
Clear to land.
So then like I just did it, that's enough nose down. It's not a lot. Okay, they just got the downwind approved.
Skyhawk 1, 44 Bravo, 8 miles to the northwest, over 710, inbound for 26 left, full stop.
144 Bravo, Long Beach Tower, right left, or inner left down, runway 26 left.
Enter left downwind for wrong 26 left, 8 for Bravo.
Okay, this guy is on the ground.
Weber 171, left to right here, then contact ground.
Roger that, going left, east, Delta 4, then ground.
Okay, so now we have a little left crosswind.
Yeah.
So you can also see the windsock over there. So most likely, you have controls.
I have controls?
You have controls. So as soon as we have a little altitude, about 50 feet, you can apply left pedal to keep the trim string centered, okay? And then
North of
we still move in this direction, but sideways a little, okay?
Helicopter 426, traffic short final 126 left.
Traffic inside, helicopter 426.
Okay. Yeah, there's one guy holding short, but I think we can do the call.
Okay. So there was Charlie, extend downwind.
Short delay again.
Extend downwind, 0 Whiskey Charlie.
Sierra at pad 4, recast left cross traffic and short delay.
Helicopter 32 Sierra, delays approved, pad 4, clear for takeoff, then hold west to runway 30.
At pad 4, clear for takeoff and short delay approved, helicopter 320.
And hold west of runway 320.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll
Let's
hold
go.
west.
Hold west.
Oh yeah, I
But
forgot
it's
that.
okay, you just read back what you heard, and then he would usually tell you again, but now I just said it.
Yeah.
But that it's okay if you don't hear anything, everything, you can just say what you heard.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Right, then a little bit forward. Okay.
At the moment, not forward, just normal pickup.
Oh, lower takeoff.
Yeah, just a normal pickup, yeah. And then we do the max performance takeoff. So you only apply forward cyclic when you are in the air.
Crew check 103, turn base runway 26 right, clear for the option.
So just normal
Base
pickup.
26 right, clear for the option. Crew check
Little
103.
left cyclic. Yeah, that's enough. Aft. Okay, now we are in the air, so now a little forward cyclic and raise collective. Not too much. Little aft. Left pedal. Nice, here is the performance. You feel that? Little aft cyclic, aft
as soon as
cyclic.
able, turn crosswind, then extend downwind.
Yes, that's enough.
Turning crosswind,
And left pedal. Keep that airspeed, that's a good airspeed. Little aft cyclic. Here are the vibrations.
Which are helicopter 87 Bravo.
Left pedal, left pedal, left pedal, left pedal, left pedal.
Reposition to aeroplex.
Contact ground.
Okay, now you can increase the airspeed. At 60 knots. Nice, good job on the power.
I don't know if that was for copter 87
Just
Bravo.
a little slower again. Would be a little more efficient, but that was already much better.
Helicopter 7 Bravo, Roger, just stand by 1. Exit 518, Long Beach Tower, runway 30, cliff takeoff, traffic 2 mile, final runway 26 right.
runway 30, cliff takeoff, exit 518.
Just a 0 was Charlie, turn base, runway 26 left, clear the option.
Clear left, clear.
Okay, 500. Where are we flying?
0 was Charlie, runway 26 left, cliff the option.
That's a little late turn, right?
Oh, yeah.
20 with Charlie.
Okay, let's go back down to 500 and 60 knots. Keep the 60 knots and use all the space here, all the way down to the white building.
Yeah.
We want to do big turns and lower collective. We're at 100 feet.
A4 Bravo, you going to runway 26 left or right?
26 left.
Okay, make sure we start the
A4
descent.
Bravo, descend to 1,000, traffic
We have to
departing
go
30
down.
now is a citation. They'll be southbound out of
With the
1,500.
right pedal.
Descending to 1 down right now.
Keep the 60, otherwise you're going to have a hard time descending.
Okay.
Nice. Now you're descending. So keep that descent rate until you reach 500.
Helicopter 32 Sierra, downwind approved, pad 4, clear to land.
Right, but
Downwind approved, pad 4 clear to land.
oh, sorry.
Downwind approved, pad 4 clear to land. Helicopter 32 Sierra.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
Helicopter 7 Bravo,
Okay, let's go
you said
70 knots.
you are...
And keep 500.
Go to
Forward cyclic, raise collective.
You said
A little bit.
It's time for aeroplex 7 Bravo Bravo.
What did the tower say
Bravo,
to me?
Bravo.
We can speak about it on the pad.
Departure from Aces High will be
Now
turn
just
rear.
focus on
Enter the helicopter pattern, and then cross 26 left at 500.
Okay, 70 knots, looks perfect, 500.
Helicopter site 7 Bravo Bravo.
Very good job. Now you can do the gauge check.
Green, green, green. The pure enough and less than half. The amp in middle. The temperature out of yellow.
And lower collective a little.
Okay.
So when you apply arm cyclic, because you're too fast, you also have to lower the collective, otherwise you start to climb. So lower,
That's
lower.
518, contact circuit.
Right pedal, right pedal.
518, take care.
And right cyclic. We are drifting to the left.
Taxi 789, inbound VOR 30, requesting to fly the published mass back to SoCal.
Okay, let's lower the collective now.
Helicopter 32 Sierra, traffic off your right and just slightly ahead. Cessna short final 26 left.
Traffic inside, 32 Sierra.
So 0 Whiskey Charlie, traffic passing off the right, helicopter,
Lower
there's another
collective, lower
helicopter.
collective. We are not descending.
500.
We are not descending.
Both traffic inside,
We have
0
to go
Whiskey
down.
Charlie. Helicopter 7 Bravo, traffic short final runway 26 left, passing inside Cessna, and then landing at airplex beach in risk.
Traffic landing
Clear, that's clear.
Bravo.
Keep
Go
60.
check 544, turn base runway 26 left, clear for the option.
Nice.
Runway 26 left, clear for the option.
544, personal short, runway 30, Delta 1, ready for MR.
Crew check 379, Long Beach Tower, runway 30, clear to land, hold, short runway 26 right for traffic.
Alright, clear. We have 300 feet, 60 knots, keep the 60.
Let's go back to SoCal this morning.
Crew check
We lost a
379,
little, we
request
lost
to
10
continue
knots.
inbound. A4 4 Bravo, extend downwind traffic.
60 knots,
Over the 605, inbound runway 30.
Build the right pedal.
Roger. Looking for traffic and I extend
on
down.
final.
A4 Bravo.
393, turn base, runway 26 right, click the option.
Turning base, 26 right, clip for the option, 3930.
Okay, let's get slower. Lower collective. Objective, lower collective. Lower.
Long Beach Tower, hold release is going to be a bit.
Nice. Now we can raise a little bit.
Crew check 103, extend downwind.
Extend downwind.
Yeah, keep getting slower and slower. Nice. Now a little forward. Forward, and raise. Nice, very good. Keep the forward pressure.
3 Long Beach Tower, runway 30, clear for takeoff, traffic 1.5 mile final, runway 26 left.
Nice. That was a very nice adjustment to make it exactly to the spot. Okay, let's set down.
Okay.
Let's make sure you get a headwind. Left clear.
That's clear.
So let's find the headwind first.
Jet 379, approach can accept your published miss, so you either have 2 options: continue your descent for traffic heading to your left half mile.
Okay, how do you find the headwind?
There's another Cessna landing 26 left prior to you.
How do you find it?
Make you a full stop, or you can do a VFR miss if you choose so.
No, we can't do that, so we'll do a full stop. 30 and we see the C-130 on the roll.
Jet 379, roger, runway 30, clear to land.
That was good, just make sure
for traffic.
You focus a little more on the pedals, that the nose stays there, okay? Because now the nose is here. Yeah, so the tower...
393, traffic landing, runway 30, will hold short of your intersection.
That's a big aircraft.
Oh, yeah.
So when we hold west or hold east, or in general, when we are in contact with the tower, we always have to listen up for our call sign. But especially when we hold, we can expect pretty soon the tower is going to speak to us.
It's going to be a bit.
So this time he said, so we were holding west, and then he said, helicopter 320, continue downwind.
Oh, yeah.
And pad 4 clear to land.
It was continue downwind.
Yes, so usually you can already expect that the call you get when you are on holding west, it's always continue downwind and the next thing. So continue downwind and pad 4 clear to land, or continue downwind and hold east of runway 30.
Actually, I heard pad 4 clear to land, but I didn't hear the continue downwind.
Okay, and then you can just say pad 4 clear to land. And if the other information was important, he's gonna tell you again. It's like on the takeoff. He said short delay approved, pad 4 clear for takeoff, and hold west. And you did it perfectly. You just read back what you can understand, and the rest he will tell you again, or I will help you.
605 base per row, choosing strike clear for the
option. Then let's pick up, and when you are in the air, you can also make sure the trim strings are centered again, so a little right.
Yeah, okay.
Helicopter 426, pad 3, request left close traffic and short delay.
Helicopter 426, short delays approved, I got traffic 3 mile final, pad 3 clear for takeoff, hold west runway 30.
Short delay approved, and pad 3 clear to take off, helicopter 426.
And we hold west of runway 30, helicopter 426.
393.
Okay, when the radio is free, I would say we request lane work. So P2 Sierra and pad 4 request lane work.
Okay.
Probably he's gonna say lane work approved, then you can say lane work approved.
Is it down here?
No.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Southwest 938 traffic, 11 o'clock, 2 miles eastbound, Cessna fan at 1.
Okay, so they're also doing max performance takeoff here.
Oh, yeah, I see.
So not enough pedal. So a little too much pedal left and right.
Long Beach Tower, helicopter 495 Papa Lima, over Carson, requesting West Bordeaux arrival at assignment.
493 Papa Lima, Long Beach Tower, West Bordeaux approved, report 1 mile.
Report 1 mile, my compliment, we have Sierra.
Roger.
Okay, you can request lane work.
Airplane Sierra, North County departure.
Very busy.
7 Bravo Bravo, departure from Airplex Beach and Bristol, south of the tower.
Turn us south of the tower, 7 Bravo Bravo.
Okay.
Tower, helicopter straight to Sierra, pad 4 request lane work.
I got the 32 Sierra, pad 4 lane work approved.
Lane 1 approved airpad for helicopter 7320.
Okay. Which way?
26 down, approved, hold east.
So if I tell you now, hey, let's do quick stop, which way would you choose?
Downwind approved, hold east of runway 30.
When you look at the windsocks,
Yeah.
Crew check 103, go around. Go around, crew
which way do you think it's easier to do a quick stop? From east to west, or from west to east?
East to west.
Okay, why?
Southwest 938, right turn, kilo, contact ground.
Wait a second. Why is it easier?
Yeah.
But why?
Southwest
What is the
31,
reason?
Long Beach Tower, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
I have controls.
You have control?
I'm asking you, why do you think from east to west it's easier?
Right crosswind back to the downwind.
The quick stop?
Yes.
Oh, Island to Christian, east to west.
Southwest.
Okay, but it always depends on the wind.
Traffic.
So it's not always the same. So you check the windsocks. This windsock, this one. Seems like the wind is a little east-ish, east-southeast.
Oh yeah.
And when the wind is from the south, and you do it from east to west, like this, you have a left crosswind, which makes it much harder.
Oh yeah,
So it's better in the other direction. Okay, so let's hover in this direction and then we do it in the other one, okay? So you have controls.
I have controls.
You have controls. So you can do a slow hover taxi. Wait a second.
Oh.
Right pedal, right pedal, right pedal. Up cyclic, up cyclic, up cyclic. Up
Tower, Scott 783, Delta Golf, holding short 26 left.
Let's stabilize. Get a little lower.
Stand by.
And keep the nose to the right.
Crew check 544 at 65, base crew going
Okay, now we have a left crosswind, so make sure you're active on the pedals.
Left clear for the option. Crew check 544.
Okay, you can stop here.
Base crew going 2 strike for the option.
Okay, one more time, I have controls.
Southwest 31,
I have controls. So very important on the pedals, make sure you don't apply too much pressure. So also when you apply left pedal, you don't want to block it with your right foot. So you can lift the right foot a little, and you don't need a lot of pressure. So you don't make sure you're not very steep here, okay?
Oh yeah.
So a little relaxing the feet. Yeah, so just a little, yeah, you don't need a lot of pressure, right?
Slightly, yeah.
Yes. Okay, now it's actually a little windy.
Beach Tower, helicopter 841 here in Atlantic.
Okay, you have controls.
Departure with a left turn.
I have controls.
You have controls. And let's turn to this heading.
Helicopter 426, pad 3, clear to land.
Pad 3, clear to land, helicopter 426.
Okay, let's do a gauge check.
Okay, green, green, green. The fuel in middle and less than half. The M in middle, temperature out of yellow. The auto green lights out. The RPM engaged.
Okay, let's get a little lower, then we have a little better performance.
1205, 5 Papa Lima.
And then whenever you're ready,
Bravo, contact the other tower, 120.5. 0.5.
Maximum takeoff and
Long Beach Tower, 20 Whiskey Charlie,
okay.
for left.
Max performance takeoff, yes. And then air taxi,
Charlie, crosswind approved.
okay.
and then quick stop.
And quick stop. Quick stop 1, 2, 3
Contact
and
the other
boom.
tower, 120.5.
120.5, crew check 103.
Wait a second. Is it breaking to us?
Helicopter 426, tower 120.5.
Wait a second.
120.5, helicopter 426.
Southwest 2436, right turn, kilo, contact ground.
Right turn, kilo ground, so 436.
Helicopter 32 Sierra, contact the other tower, 120.5.
120.5, helicopter 320.
0 Whiskey Charlie.
Mike Charlie
Okay.
at Atlantic,
Okay.
requesting westward with departure.
Whenever you're ready, you
left
can
turn
do
of the
it.
river, Sierra.
Operate 5-1 Mike Charlie, I'm shark.
The little forward cycling and race collective. Max performance.
Juliet, we
Okay.
landing clear for takeoff, helicopter 1.
Okay, that's enough forward and keep it, yeah, that's good. So that's enough airspeed.
Crew check
Keep that airspeed a little after.
Crew check 103, thank you.
Okay, that's high enough. Forward cycling, lower
Okay.
collective. Lower collective, lower collective, lower collective, lower
Oh,
collective,
yeah.
lower collective. Forward cycling. Okay, then quick stop in 1, 4, 2, 3. Aft cycling, right pedal, lower collective.
Okay.
Aft, lower. Lower. And level off. Forward cycling. Don't raise too much. Don't raise.
Long Beach Tower, 817
Okay,
Lima, monitoring frequency.
we are not descending.
Okay, steep approach.
117 Lima, Long Beach
Yes,
Tower.
so forward cycling. A little. We are running out of space here. Okay, I have controls.
You have controls?
So we're running out of space.
Oh yeah.
So make sure when you don't descend, you have to lower the collective, because otherwise you're just in an OG hover, right?
Okay.
Because now we we ran out of space because we didn't descend.
Traffic will be in position only. Correction on traffic will depart 130.
Alright, cross 1 is able, crew check.
So in general, I know this helicopter, then it feels like I am pulling the collective up, right? But the helicopter is actually...
Helicopter 6, correction 7 Bravo.
The collective is coming up by itself. So you really have to lower the collective more.
Okay.
Also on the quick stop, the inputs are up cyclic, lower collective, right pedal, okay?
Yes.
Really lower collective much more than you did now.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Okay, you have controls.
I have controls.
You have controls. Let's stabilize. Okay, this time we're gonna have a little crosswind, so it might be a little harder. And max performance takeoff was really nice. Just make sure you don't get too fast. Yeah. And when you are high enough, about 20-25 feet, lower the collective forward cyclic.
Oh, okay.
Okay, whenever you're ready, you can do another quick stop.
Okay.
The right pedal. Not too much forward, that's enough.
Okay.
And left pedal, left pedal, left pedal. Don't raise more, that's too much power. Yeah. Left pedal. Keep the nose over there. Okay, that's high enough. Yes, very good transition. Lower collective a little. Okay, quick stop in 1, 2, 3. Lower collective off cyclic. That was a little too fast off cyclic.
Oh, it's too fast.
And level off. Level off, forward cyclic. Don't raise too much, don't raise too much. Lower, lower, lower. Lower collective, lower collective. And left pedal. Nice, that's very good now. Perfect descent rate. You don't wanna, you can maybe raise just a little bit.
Crew check 103, extend down.
Extend down, crew check 103.
Nice, that was a nice steep approach. And let's get a little lower.
Okay.
November 817 Lima, caution returns to Learjet, that's partner with 3s.
Okay, I have controls.
You have controls?
I have controls. Okay, so this time you can then by yourself call the quick stop by yourself. So as soon as you have the hover taxi or air taxi, you say quick stop 1, 2, 3 and you do it, okay? And don't wait too long because we don't have a lot of space.
Okay.
But the inputs were nice now. Just a little too fast off cyclic. So it's, I know it's called quick stop, but it's just smooth off cyclic, okay? So slowly let the nose come up, and then you hold it up, okay? So off cyclic, and you really have to lower the collective quite a bit.
Yeah.
And when you level off, don't raise too much. You don't. If you look outside, you still want to have this 1G feeling. You don't want to start to climb. You just want to stay level, and then slowly start to descend.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so off cyclic, lower collective, right pedal. Yeah, I know it's a lot of inputs in a very short time. Yeah, okay, you ready?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, you have controls.
I have controls.
You have controls. Let's do one more gauge check first.
Green, green, green. Fuel in middle and that's enough. And in middle, the temperature out of yellow, the warning lights out, the RPM green.
Okay, for the max performance takeoff, just apply a little forward pressure and keep it, not more.
Okay.
Just a little bit. Okay, whenever you're ready. Yeah, that's enough. Nice, that's perfect. Don't raise too much. And you can already level off. Forward cyclic, lower collective. Lower collective, lower collective, lower collective. A little right cyclic. Okay.
Quick stop. 1, 2, 3.
Number 7 Lima, contact SoCal departure.
And forward cyclic.
Contact SoCal.
You feel how we climb? Lower collective, we are climbing.
Oh, yeah.
And the right pedal.
Focus Tower, helicopter 495 Papa Lima at pad 2, requesting left, close traffic to pad 2.
Papa Lima, stand by.
Nice. Keep that. That's pretty good. That's good descent rate. Keep a little forward airspeed, otherwise, yes. Nice. The steep approach is pretty nice.
Helicopter 9 Charlie Foxtrot, traffic short file, runway 26.
Okay, I have controls.
You have controls?
I have controls. Okay, so to make a nice quick stop, it's important to have a nice setup, right? Which means on the air taxi, you want to have a really nice straight and level flight without any climb. And the problem was now we were still a little climbing in the hover taxi. So your collective setting in the air taxi should be a little lower.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and then again cycling a little slower. So I will do one together with you that you feel, that you see and feel how it should look like. Okay. So you can now.
Traffic, and after the option, make right traffic on 26 right.
Traffic 26
You can now feel with me on the collective and the cycling.
Follow the helicopter off pad 3, pad 2, clear takeoff.
Okay, want to print the green, I'm center, copy it off, yellow, caution on its off, takes the green. And less than enough fuel. Okay, so max performance takeoff, just a little forward cycling, raise collective.
Tango at Aeroplex.
And I just keep that airspeed, I don't need more airspeed.
Oh yeah.
Mike Charlie frequency, change your
Okay, power is a little too high. Okay,
Change your frequency, Mike Charlie.
that's high enough, so forward
9
cycling.
Charlie Foxtrot, frequency change.
And now we lower the collective,
Number 4, Whiskey Bravo, Long Beach Tower, stand by.
because I don't want to
in the
climb anymore. Then quick stop 3, 2, 1, lower collective, up cycling. But you have to lower a lot, you feel that? Hold it, and then I level off.
426, pad 3, clear land.
So it's very, did you feel how small my race collective was?
Oh yeah.
Pad 2 clear for land.
So actually on this helicopter, the lower collective is a pretty big input, the race collective is a little small one.
Oh.
Helicopter 4, Whiskey Bravo, departure from Aeroplex will be at rest.
What?
Slightly small input.
Yeah, so I know it's a little confusing. The maneuver is called quick stop, but it's still not a fast, not a quick maneuver. Okay, you have
103, runway 26, option, follow Cessna, half mile final.
You want to put the green, I'm center, copy it out, yellow, caution on its off, taxi the green. With enough fuel, so whenever you're ready, try another one.
Tried it.
Okay. Okay. Nice, that's really nice. That's perfect. Okay, high enough. And a little more forward. Yes. Very smooth. Okay, whenever you're ready. 2, 1. Little forward. Keep it. And level off. Lower collective. Okay, keep a little forward airspeed. Yes, keep this attitude. Build right pedal. Can raise collective a little bit. Just go a little over there. Oh no, the other helicopter is coming, so let's turn around.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we started the quick stop a little too late. I have controls.
You have controls?
I have controls, but this was by far the best one. You really, the max performance takeoff and transition to a hover taxi was really nice. There was a nice setup. Also the quick stop itself was good. Still a little too fast up cycling, you can do it a little slower, and lower collective a little more. And also on the level off, don't raise it too much. It's just a very small race, okay?
Okay.
But the max performance takeoff was very smooth at the air taxi. So a little slower on the quick stop itself. Okay, you have controls. Or actually I have controls.
I have controls?
No, wait a second, I have controls.
Oh yeah.
Just get ourselves a little more space.
Charlie Victor, follow the
The cycling is always small input.
Yeah, it's really very small inputs, yes. Okay, it's not easy in this direction with the crosswind, but you got it. Okay, you have controls.
I have controls.
You have controls. Okay, whenever you're ready.
Green, the fuel in middle and less than half. The amp in middle, the temperature out of yellow, auto running lights out, the RPM in green gauge.
Yeah.
Long Beach Tower, helicopter 154 Sierra Hotel. Taxi Juliet, Abim Atlantic, requesting
Okay, air taxi, lower collective, lower.
assignment with Tango.
Lower.
154 Hotel, Long Beach Tower.
Quick stop 3, 2, 1.
Occupied. Are you doing hover work? Pad 5 is available for that.
And forward cycling.
Helicopter
Lower.
154 Hotel, requesting hover to pad 5.
Oh.
Helicopter 4 Hotel, you can hover from Juliet Atlantic to pad 5.
Clear 5, pad 5, hover from Juliet.
Nice, that's a really nice deep approach. Okay, raise just a little bit, yes, perfect. That's enough, don't raise too much. So we still want to descend.
Long Beach Tower, helicopter 426, pad 3. Liquid landing at Maverick.
Left side clear.
That's clear.
Pad 3, clear for
You can
takeoff.
turn to the pad.
Pad 3 clear to take off. Helicopter 426.
Helicopter 4 Hotel, pad 3 just became available if you like.
Helicopter 40 Hotel, requesting pad 3.
Helicopter 40 Hotel, just continue hovering to pad 5 for now, and then I'll call your departure from there to pad 3. I got traffic on the upwind.
Continue hovering to pad 5 and you will call departure to pad 3. Helicopter 1540 Hotel.
Helicopter 4 Whiskey Bravo, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, 4 Whiskey Bravo.
Yes, so in general good improvement on quick stops. Still a little too much up technique, that's why we keep ballooning a little.
Yeah.
But the correlation of all the controls is already pretty good. And I'm pretty happy with that progress of today.
Yeah.
Okay, I would say we landed Maverick.
Maverick.
Yes, so we can check runway 30.
Okay, I can see nobody.
Okay, then you can request landing at Maverick.
Landing at Maverick, and the tower saying to me, tower saying me,
426 landing
helicopter
So,
to Sierra,
tower helicopter 32 Sierra at pad 4, request landing at Maverick.
Maverick will be at our own risk, helicopter 426.
tower helicopter straight to Sierra at pad 4, request land at Maverick.
Helicopter 320, pad 4, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff at pad 4, helicopter straight to Sierra.
Left clear.
Right clear.
Okay, the next call is gonna be landing at Maverick at your own risk.
Landing at Maverick at my own risk.
Yes.
Juliet 4 for pad 3, clear line.
Repeat for helicopter 40 Hotel.
40 Hotel, you can, from that intersection, there are Juliet and Juliet 4, clear for takeoff, pad 3, clear line.
Pad 3, clear land from Juliet 4, helicopter 40 Hotel.
Tower helicopter, pad 2, close traffic to pad 2. Papa Lima, stand by.
Nice.
320 traffic's just south of you on taxiway Juliet. They're going to be climbing for departure for pad 3.
Helicopter 40 Hotel, just confirming the takeoff on Juliet and then enter the pattern for pad 3.
40 Hotel, that was the instruction, but just stand by now. There's traffic above you again, and I'll call your departure. Just cancel takeoff clearance, hold there.
Hold, cancel takeoff, helicopter 40 Hotel.
320, disregard the traffic. I'm landing at Maverick for your
Landing at Maverick at my own risk. Traffic inside. 320. Left side clear.
Right clear, left clear.
103, runway 26 right, clear for the option.
Don't turn too early, a little more to the right.
Okay.
26 right, clear for the option.
So in general, that pace, norming turn can be a little later.
Traffic land 30, hold true.
Yeah, you can keep 60 and lower collective. Lower. We are too high.
Okay.
Lower collective, yeah. Little right pedal. Then you can already turn. Left side clear.
Right,
Helicopter 4 Hotel taxiway Juliet, being Juliet 4, clear for takeoff.
Taxiway Juliet 4.
You can keep descending because we are more than 500, that's good. Quick heartbeat comes up.
Helicopter 426 traffic departing runway 26 left.
Looking for traffic, helicopter 426.
Helicopter 4 Hotel traffic departing runway 26 left.
Looking for traffic departing 26 left, helicopter 40 Hotel.
Okay, keep descending, keep 60 knots, so then you can turn around this water area.
Right clear, left clear.
Yes, keep your eyes outside, 60 knots, forward. Yes. A little left pedal. Nice.
Helicopter 4 Hotel, pad 3, clear to land.
Pad 3, clear to land, helicopter 40 Hotel.
Left clear.
Right clear.
Can keep a little more airspeed and raise collective a little. Because we still have a long way to go. Okay, at the moment we are climbing a little, so we can lower collective. Get a little slower and lower collective. Lower a lot now. We are very high. Lower a lot.
Helicopter 5 Papa Lima. Traffic
Yes.
just entering the downwind over Atlantic. And pad.
Tower, you cut out for 5 Papa.
Lower a little more.
5 Papa Lima. Stand by, I got traffic. Please just pass call.
Yes. Traffic is down, good job.
5 Papa Lima pad 2, clear for takeoff.
Little out cycling.
5 Papa Lima pad 2, clear for takeoff.
Left pedal, left pedal. Left pedal, left pedal, left pedal.
Okay.
Okay. Left pedal, left pedal, left pedal, left pedal, left pedal. Yes. Left lower collective is still a little high. Okay, then you can hover to the front here. Just hover over there.
Okay.
Don't get too close to this helicopter. Left pedal.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Left pedal, left pedal. Try to keep the nose in the direction you're moving. You're a little high, so let's lower collective a little. Left cyclic, left cyclic, left. Where are we going?
Oh.
Out cyclic. So let's stop here.
5 Papa Lima pad 2, clear land.
Stop here.
5 Papa Lima pad 2, clear for land.
Yeah, let's turn over there, please, and get a little lower.
Helicopter 837
Land over there.
Request westward route departure with information.
Yes.
We're at D72 Romeo Long Beach Tower. Depart from Maverick will be at entrance west roll approved.
Forward cyclic.
Depart from Maverick on my way westward route approved. 72 Romeo.
More. Okay, then you can just turn a little to the right and set down. Nice, very smooth set down. Really good.
Yeah.
Okay, and shut down. In 70 and 75, please. Yeah.
Friction.
Yep. And timer. No.
Oh.
Now you stopped it, you can click again to reset.
Reset.
And one more time.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, then also cyclic friction. Yes, so we could do quite a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I know it's a little, this helicopter is a little different. So it takes a little time to get used to it. Especially the collective is different, right?
Yeah.
It almost comes up automatically, or it comes up easily. So if you want to go down,
Yeah.
you really have to push it down quite a lot.
Oh, yeah.
You might think I'm pulling it, but actually I'm not. It's the helicopter itself. Which is, I think it's nice, because if you let go of the collective, it stays in the same position.
103, runway 26, right.
Very nice. But we really have to lower a little more. So in general today, our collective setting was pretty high or pretty often.
Oh.
So often on approaches or on hover, I always tell you lower collective, lower collective.
Oh, yeah.
So really, this one you really have to push it down. But it's normal because you're not used to the helicopter, right? As you get to fly this one more and more,
Okay.
it's gonna be easier and easier. But the most important thing today, you did nice progress from the beginning to the end of the flight. And especially the inputs on your cycling were really smooth today. Last time it was a little more abrupt movement. Today it was really pressure.
Yeah.
And you really took your time for set downs. On pickups you can still take a little more time. I know this comes up and up, so you really have to stop it, to really push it a little down, stabilize the helicopter, and only then slowly come up a little more.
Okay.
So even when you start on low power settings, you can slowly raise a little. You don't have to go up and then slowly. Slowly, and the more you raise, the more left pedal and the more left cyclic. And what I like to keep in mind as well is, before I do a pickup, I say, okay, pedals neutral, cyclic neutral. I really check the cyclic and then I start. I don't want to start in this position or in this position.
Yeah.
I really try to find a neutral position, and then you start to raise, and then you start to left pedal and left cyclic.
Okay.
And when the right kit comes up, a little right. But pickups and set downs are really developing, so you're making good progress there. Also, patterns were actually really good in the end. In general, we had a little too close downwind, so we can be a little more to the right side, and in the end I've realized it's because your crosswind turn is a little too early.
Oh yeah.
So you can wait a little bit longer with the crosswind turn. Not crosswind, the downwind turn, sorry. So this turn can be a little later. Sometimes you see this one, you turn very early. So if you turn here, like this one is really good. Because this one sets you up exactly just a little north of taxiway Juliet.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Traffic's on 2 mile plan for 30.
Yeah, so we can maybe be over this grey area here.
We'll hold east of runway 30.
The last turn is too early.
So this one, this area is okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we can be a little more to the south. Because that's gonna make it easier for you, because then you have a little more, a little longer base, right? So if you are more to the south, you have this one is a little longer.
Yeah.
And then you have a little more time to check the altitude, to check if you are at 350 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 minutes. You can continue the shutdown. No, first, wait, first, throttle closed, and now. Yeah, now you can do it. 3 minutes 50, so we wait 30 seconds.
Okay.
Chicago 1 Mike Charlie, let me carry on.
1 Mike Charlie at the tank farm for Beta Salmon.
Falcon 1 Mike Charlie, hold south of the field.
This is you, 1 Mike Charlie.
There's
Jack 103, turn crosswind now.
crazy amount of helicopters today.
Yeah.
I think there are now 4 helicopters in the pan and 2 here and 1 just took off.
He's right.
It's like 7 helicopters. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Helicopter 40 Hotel, pad 3 clear land.
Pad 3 clear to
Oh, sorry.
land for 40 Hotel. Victor going around.
Cessna 4 Charlie Victor, roger, follow the Cessna on the crosswind to downwind turn.
All set, 4 Charlie Victor.
Helicopter 1 Mike Charlie, you can continue inbound and hold east of runway 30.
Continue inbound and hold east of 30. Helicopter 1 Mike Charlie.
Number 4 Charlie Victor, extend out.
4 Charlie Victor, send off. 266. Send down, 4 Charlie Victor.
Downwind.
Send downwind, 4 Charlie Victor.
Southwest 3532, Long Beach Shower, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 30, Southwest 35.
Listen!